Tonight is the continuing investigation into that deadly medical jet crash in Northeast Philadelphia on Friday night. Here's some of the latest developments. Sources tell Action News the jet's black box recorder was located about 8 feet inside of a crater left by the crash that will expectedly shed some light on what happened in the moments before the tragedy. Tonight, the death toll stands at 7, but the number of those injured has increased from 19 to 22, with 5 still in the hospital. Authorities late this afternoon reopened the inner and outer drives of Roosevelt Boulevard, and schools in the area of the crash will be open. Action News reporters Brianna Smith and Katie Catro are following the aftermath of the crash. We begin with Brianna and the latest in the investigation. Brianna.
Walter, city leaders say it's been 48 hours and hundreds of dedicated workers remain at the scene, helping residents, business owners, and collecting evidence. And during their search, they were able to find that black box, which will be a key part of their investigation. The NTSB released this video today as they scoured the crater created by the medical jet on impact in Northeast Philadelphia Friday evening. In that hole, investigators found the black box in decent condition about 8 feet below ground. We also learned more about the 4 crew members who tragically lost their lives. Jet Rescue Air Ambulance identified them as Captain Alon Montoya, co-pilot Josue Juarez, paramedic Rodrigo Padilla, and Dr. Raul Mesa. The patient, 11-year-old Valentina Guzman Murillo, and her mother, Lizeth Murillo Osuna, also passed away.
Our city continues to mourn their loss, and they are in our thoughts and prayers.
The NTSB says Learjet 55 was traveling to Missouri before heading to Mexico when it crashed less than a minute after takeoff, causing a massive explosion. Mayor Sherelle Parker says 1 person in a vehicle also died, and the number of those injured is now 22.
5 of the victims remain hospitalized currently, and 3 of them are in critical condition.
But local leaders say there could be more victims, urging residents to check on their neighbors.
If there's somebody who you think might have been in this area and they're missing and they haven't checked in and you can't reach them or they live there, call 911.
Managing Director Adam Teal says the joint investigation team, consisting of local, state, and federal partners, remain on the ground to assist people and assess the damage. At least 11 residential properties are impacted.
They have a lot of processing yet to do of the scene. In fact, as you heard, we have not yet recovered everything we need to recover from the scene.
But Teal says they're happy with their progress so far, but it could take days or even weeks before they're able to answer specific questions about this tragedy. Live in Northeast Philadelphia, Brianna Smith, Channel 6 Action News. Walter?
Okay, Brianna, thank you. As we've been mentioning, the crash scene stretches for several blocks. That's having a devastating impact on that neighborhood. Several homes were damaged. Several businesses were damaged as well, or even closed during the investigation as it continues, which of course means a loss of revenue and lost wages. Action News reporter Katie Catro joins us live now near the crash scene with more on that. Katie.
Walter, that's right. The impact from the devastation is widespread. In fact, you can see the Roosevelt Mall here behind me remains closed at this hour. Police say 150 people have been on the ground since the incident occurred, assisting families. City officials are doing all they can to assist neighbors and businesses.
When we talk about securing the perimeter, when we talk about traffic to and fro on the boulevard and Cottman Avenue, when we talk about those businesses in the mall that are closed, it's not just those business owners. It's the employees who work there. It's direct impacts and indirect impacts.
As the city prepares for Monday to return to some semblance of normalcy, both inner and outer lanes of Roosevelt Boulevard just reopened. All PECO and PGW service has been returned to the community with the exception of immediately impacted buildings.
This will require some repair. It will require repair to lights, traffic signals, and to the roadway itself.
Today, city officials announced behavior and mental health services are available. If you are experiencing emotional distress, you can call or text 988 or visit the city's behavioral health website. We posted a link to 6abc.com/links. And for updates on recovery efforts, text one word, recover PHL to 888-777.
We have to remember what defines Philadelphia. We are a strong people a resilient people who clearly understand how and why it's so important that we take care of each other. Prayer for our city.
Now, Mayor Parker says she is working on organizing a town hall for this Wednesday at 7 p.m. The location is to be determined, but it will be a one-stop shop for community members to learn about all the resources that the city has to offer. Reporting live in Northeast Philadelphia, Katie Catro, Channel 6 Action News. Walter.
All right, Katie, thank you.